you're watching Wiley's Variety channel. In today's episode, I'm going to be going through not one, but two boxes. This is $2,000 worth of coins. That's 2,000 coins altogether. And of these coins, I found 83 that I pulled out that I thought were interesting and or valuable. Of those 83 coins, I found 78 NIFC coins, which stands for not issued for circulation. They still make their way into these boxes, glad to see them. I also found 4 proof coins, all minted in San Francisco, and then I also found 1 variety coin. So let's go through what I found in this 2-box hunt. First of all, I found 43 of the presidential NIFC coins, one of which is right here. It is the Ronald Reagan coin. It is a Denver minted coin from the year 2016. Glad to see this one show up in the hunt. And then I found some Sacagawea coins, which are NIFCs. The NIFCs are dated between 2002 and 2008. And of those, I found this particular 2008 coin, which is minted in Denver. Very nice coin. Glad to see that show up. Now, I also found some Native American coins, one of which is the new 2025 Denver coin right here. So I am glad to see this. And one of the reasons why I'm glad to see this one show up is I fill in these books, and I have this. If this was a Hunt and Fill series, I'd be filling in this spot right here in this book. So I'm glad to fill in a spot with a new 2025 Native American dollar. What I also found was 4 proof coins, all minted in San Francisco, and this first one is from the year 2007, and this features President Adams. He was our second president, and he is right there. The next one is our 9th president. This coin was minted in 2009, and he is William Henry Harrison. And William Henry Harrison was president, I believe, for 30 days before he died in office, so he wasn't in office very long. The next coin, there's a Sacagawea coin. This one comes from the year 2000. And probably my favorite proof of the 4 is this particular one from the year 2001. Take a look at the mirror-like image on this coin. Unbelievable that I have been able to get this coin in circulation in this nice a condition. So I'm glad to see that one come through. I also found a couple of 1981 Susan B. Anthony dollars. If you collect coins like I do, you'll know that most of the time when you go through these boxes, you find a lot of 1979 Susan B. Anthony dollars. But it's nice to see a 1981 pop up from time to time. I found a Philadelphia one, and I found a San Francisco one in this hunt. So always glad to see the 1981s pop up. These are NIFCs, not issued for circulation. Glad to see that. I also found 7 innovation dollars, and these are the ones I really want to find in my hunts. The first 2 come from the year 2018 and are both minted in Philadelphia. It's the premier issue of the this particular NIFC innovation dollar, and this is what they look like on the flip side. Very cool, and this is the same coin once again, right there. And then I found a 2019 from Philadelphia. It is the Pennsylvania variety, right here. These are kind of like our state quarters. They make one for every state, some of which they haven't made yet because they're still in process of doing this. My favorite from the hunt is probably this 2019 from Denver. It is the Delaware coin, right there. Look at the condition on that. With this type of shine, you would expect this to be probably a proof coin, but it's not. It was minted in Denver. So glad to see that one come through. The next one is from Virginia, and it is from the year 2021, and it is minted in Philadelphia. Okay, and then I always like the design of this one. This is the Rhode Island coin. It is from 2022. It is from minted in Philadelphia, and it features a sailboat on the front, and I've always liked this particular variety. And the final innovation dollar comes from the year 2024, minted in Denver, and it is the Maine coin. So glad to see that come through. And the final coin that I found is my one variety that I found, and this happens to be a Susan B. Anthony from 1979. It is the Philadelphia minted wide rim. You can tell it is the wide rim because of how close the one is to the rim of the coin. So, if you like the content of this video, please hit like and subscribe. That way you'll know when the next video is coming up. So until then, see you on the next hunt.